Guys, welcome back to Spank Ranch Garage. I wanted to make a quick video with some updates about what's happening at the Spank Ranch and why I haven't been posting much lately, but I will be returning to a strong YouTube portfolio shortly here. So, first you'll notice there's only one dozer in my driveway. The 450 has been delivered to the West Virginia property. That process went horribly. My truck broke down and then the dozer broke shortly after. It was some very long days to get that taken care of. I have a couple videos coming out about that whole crapshoot and scenario. And then after that, me and Mrs. Spanky went to Alaska for a vacation. While it was great, I got very sick in the middle of it for the remainder of the duration. I don't know if I had that coronavirus or I had a flu or something. So that was really a bummer, really tough on the body. Hiking with a fever and doing all kinds of other crap. So after Alaska, next weekend we go back to West Virginia to fix the dozer. I end up bringing the skid steer with me to help me with that. And we end up hitting a bear at 70 miles an hour on the highway, folding the front end of the truck under, waiting on insurance to see what's going on with this. Mostly cosmetic, there is some mechanical repair needed. On the other note, I did get a new welder. This thing is badass, so I'll have a video coming out about this. That's pretty cool. Working on changing up the flatbed on the back of the truck. You'll notice that looks different. There'll be a video coming about that as well. Speaking of on the truck, I also picked up 2 new torch bottles. I bought these, so I own them. It's a big oxygen bottle and one of the larger acetylene bottles. You can never have enough gas for torching, especially with the old crap that I work on. And I also picked up this 20-foot shipping container here. So I got it painted green. We're gonna build a shop out of this, and then I'm gonna bring that down to West Virginia and stuff that in the woods, so I have a secure place to keep my tools and work on things and have a nice little dry area to keep supplies. And being that my old torch set is still here, I own these bottles as well. These are gonna get filled and go in the shipping container. These will be my West Virginia bottles. That way I have a torch down there and I have a torch at home. I don't need to keep bringing my bottles back and forth. Inside the shop here, total train wreck like usual. Big thing I've been working on is I got a new toolbox. Just been going through, getting the box organized, trying to get all my tools in one location. Previous to this box, I was working out of a first generation US General roll cart, which didn't treat me bad though. Like the drawers aren't working, this drawer's falling out. It was just time. And I was working out of these 2 Husky boxes. My buddy got out of the trash for me. And you can see this thing was hit by a car, it's all smashed in. You know, just kind of a turd, but we were making it happen. So right now I'm consolidating 3 of my boxes, and then this is junk too. So all 3 of these will go, get a new shelf like this, and all my box tools will go up there, and we'll get this kind of corner of the garage organized here because it's currently a disaster. And then probably this cart will go in the shipping container. This will be good enough for my remote tool set, so that'll work. Machining corner of the shop, pretty much a train wreck. All the machines are dirty. I've just been jamming parts out as needed. It's just been a reckless 2 months here. So my buddy John did get me a little Kennedy box, which I've been organizing some of my tooling. So I've got, actually I went to an auction and I got a massive box of reamers. An entire army case of reamers for $20. I mean, some of these are $200 or $300 reamers just themselves. So really nice. A lot of these are very specific sizes. I did go ahead and sort all my common ones, my 1/2 inch, my 3/8, 5/16. I got some adjustable ones here, your standard 1/4 inch, you know, pretty much all my standard nominal sizes I've sorted out, which is nice. I've even got overflow here of standard sizes. It's nice to be able to ream a perfect hole. Otherwise, just kind of coming through this here. Picked up a bunch of end mills and stuff, just working on building up my tooling. This is my carbide drawer. She's not looking too healthy yet. This is all high-speed steel, double-ended end mills. Then in here I have some bigger mills. I got these from the auction as well, $20 for an entire box. Some of these are brand new 1-inch carbide end mills. So that is big money stuff there. Got some great deals on that. You know, a little bit of instrumentation, don't even know what the hell that is. Oh, more reamers. So forever organizing that, and then this slides over. I know it looks sketchy, and you know, you keep crap in there. Down here I have all my drill organizers, metric, letter drills, fractional drills, whatever. My crap's been scattered for too many years. I'm just trying to bring it all together. I did pick up this indexing 5C collet chuck for the mill. So this would be kind of nice for doing shaft work, any kind of work that requires holding a shaft with a collet, you know, cutting keyways, splines, whatever. And then I also picked up this complete plus more 5C collet set. So I pretty much have every size collet, plus a couple dead centers, some custom soft jaw stuff that were made for certain projects or whatever. But I got this box for 18 bucks. All those collets, all USA made. A lot of them are hardened. So pretty nice stuff. Yeah, they got some surface rust on them. And here's what's left of this $20 end mill box. I mean, some of these are brand new. It's an 1.5" end mill there. Unfortunately, it's got an 1.25" shank on it. A little too big for me, but I got a buddy that'll probably use these. I'll get them over to him. Also picked up this entire drill bit organizer here. They're all Snap-on and Mac bits. Fairly well organized. Some of them are dull, they need cleanup, but I grabbed this whole thing for like 50 bucks, and I've already had this thing save the day numerous times. I mean, there's just a lot of bastard size dies in here, like 1.25", 7, stuff like that. Tons of taps, more taps. You know, it's just nice to grab this stuff cheap, because if you have to buy two reamers or 2 bits for a job, or 2 taps or a big die, you know, you use it once or twice, it paid for this whole assortment of crap. So that worked out pretty nice. What do we got in here? It also came with a brand new Starrett tap handle. You just can't beat some of these auction deals. Other things I'm working on, I'm always making more of these BMW M54 thread repair kits. I got a couple of them out there now. Guys are renting them and buying them. Tool-wise, I ended up getting this for free from Home Depot because they screwed up my order. So we'll be quiet about that. We'll take it. Another tool that I recently picked up is a Milwaukee M12 grease gun. This thing is incredible for hydraulic track tensioners. So like on the John Deere 450, when you need to tension the track on that thing, you may need to pump an entire tube of grease into it. And that is a lot of work with a hand pump, which I've been doing for years. Really nice to have this Milwaukee pump now. Saves me a ton of time, makes things really easy. And now with the new boxes on the truck, we keep it with us wherever we go. Another tool I picked up that I'm hype on is this Milwaukee rubber impeller pump. This thing is awesome. It's obviously only made for water. I've never used it for water, but I've transferred diesel, E85, hydraulic fluid. It's a very fast pump. I don't have a battery in it right now. It's a very fast pump. It moves some GPM, so you got to kind of be careful with it. But if you wanted to fill up a hydraulic system on a piece of equipment, you just pump it right out of the bucket, right in. It makes things very easy. It's easy. You can pump engine oil out with it. It's a really nice pump for a mechanic. We'll see how it holds up over time with all the chemicals on the impeller. But I would assume those are pretty cheap. So hopefully I get some good life out of this pump. It's certainly useful so far. Built this big ass vegetable garden for this year. So we're growing corn, peppers, beans, all kinds of crap in there. So unfortunately with the truck waiting on insurance, the Blazer and my wagon are my only daily drivers at this point. The wagon is doing really good. I just fixed the air conditioning on it this morning. I'll have a video coming out about that. But otherwise, she's really doing good. Actually, no problems right now, knock on wood. So I've just been driving this to work every day. I'm not beating it up. I'm relying on this to get to work until we get my truck back and things settle down a little bit. Miss Spanky's car just hit 100,000 miles. So I'll have a 100,000 mile service to do on this. There aren't many nice Xteras around anymore, so we keep this one flawless, all OEM parts. Keep her looking good. Hopefully get a couple more years out of it before the Pennsylvania rust takes over. Also bought this $800 pit bike from China, and I'm doing a long-term review on this. I got a couple more months to go on that, and I have a video on this one too. This thing's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, still got this dog too. Also picked up this Honda powered tile saw, masonry saw. Henderson Equipment got me a banging deal on this at auction. I think it was like 70 bucks, and it all works. So this will be really nice. I got a floor to do in a bathroom, so this will be good for that. I never had a real masonry saw. Jumping jack's not running anymore. I had an old video on that. That probably just needs a carb cleaning. Ditch witch and Jeep parts laying everywhere. Mini split for scrap. Junk everywhere. This generator, the fuel tank's rusted out. That needs repair. Got my childhood mini bike here. This is a Moto Beta Premier 50cc, little 2-stroke unit. It's on my long list of lifelong goals to restore this thing, but We'll see when I get time for that. 35-inch tires for the Blazer. Probably never get time to put these on. The buggy has been moved closer to the shop, which is a good step. I need to get started on this thing ASAP. Summertime is here, it's time to ride, and we need to get axles and everything else figured out with this so we can enjoy it this summer. For the buggy, we're gonna be going to a 930 sized CV joint, very common. This is what the BMW E36 M3 uses, so I'm very familiar with these joints. They're very, very good. So for size comparison, that's the Subaru joint. Yeah, you couldn't even fit the star of that thing in there. So these will offer great strength improvement, but we'll also be fixing a lot of the axle angles as well. It's going to be a job though, because I'm going to have to adapt these Volkswagen cups to the Subaru Trans to fit them. And then I got some BMW M3 stubs that are bad. I'm going to cut the flanges off of these, use these maybe out at the wheel bearing. But that's all fun stuff, and I can't wait to get started on it. Got this John Deere 350C here, which is another dozer I'm going to be fixing up to do a little bit of work and sell. Have a bunch of videos coming on this. This is a really good dozer, but it does need a lot of work, unfortunately, like everything else. And then finally, this Quad 4 Z26 that I bought. Just tonight, actually, I'm going to start working on this engine. Got new injectors for it. I'm going to pull the intake manifold off, get cranking on that. I need some wire harness repair as well, because she's getting old. And then once it runs decent, I'll be pulling the whole interior out. It smells like, I don't know if you guys have ever smelled a 90s GM car that smells like cigarettes and water damage. It literally stinks up the whole garage and I can't take it. So before I cut the windshield out, I want to figure out where the water leak is, gut the interior, put a new dash in it, all that crap. Yeah, I got this generator dropped off too from a guy at work. Runs good, doesn't make power. Don't know what's up with that. Something I got to get into as well. And over here, just another massive pile of junk. My motorcycle, the tank is rusted in that, needs a carb cleaning. Scrap batteries, wheels, crap everywhere. It's just a mess. So anyway, been on a little bit of a bad streak of luck recently. I guess my life is very smooth typically, and I'm not used to things breaking down, getting sick, crashing into animals on the highway. Like, it's just been like 4 weeks of just every week something really bad happens. So that's kind of annoying, but I will power through it. I think I'm being tested here by somebody or the universe. I don't really know, but they're pushing me. They want to see what I'm capable of. So I need to step up and just get through this and keep moving on. But anyway, I just wanted to give you guys that update. You'll be seeing a lot of videos come out soon. I got a lot of work to do here. It just never stops. Thanks for watching Spank Ranch Garage. I'll see you next time.